when the Messiah comes, there's going to be a massive shofar that is sounded all over the entire world, as it says in the prophecies. It says that on that day, a great shofar will be sounded, and those who are lost in the lands of Assyria and the lands of Egypt will come to the Creator and bow down on the holy mountain in Jerusalem. Also referring to Jews lost spiritually in all over the world. And it says that the shofar is going to happen on its own, so to speak. It doesn't say who is going to blow the shofar. When it comes to Rosh Hashanah, when we blow the shofar, then the Creator, in response, blows a spiritual shofar, which creates the new energy that sustains the entire year. But it says that the great shofar is going to be blown as if it's on its own. But really, it's explained that even the shofar itself, which the great shofar, which is greater even than the shofar that was blown at Mount Sinai when the Creator revealed Himself. When the Creator revealed Himself at Mount Sinai, it says that there was millions of people who saw this great fire and lightning, and a shofar blast sounded really loudly, and millions of people could hear it. And the voice of the shofar kept on getting stronger and stronger, but still, it was still a regular shofar. The voice of the shofar was really loud, but the shofar itself was not a great shofar, not a big shofar. But when Mashiach comes, it says it's going to be a great shofar. So it's greater even than the shofar of the giving of the Torah at Mount Sinai. But it says that it's going to be blown on its own. But really, the shofar that we do on Rosh Hashanah happens because of our effort. When we blow the shofar, then the Creator blows a spiritual shofar. But really, even the great shofar, even though it doesn't say who's going to blow it, so it implies it's blown on its own, but it's explained in the commentaries that through the service that we do to the Creator, by realizing that everything that we have is from the Creator, even the power we have to cause infinite revelation of Hashem's light in the world, is not really our own power, but it's just the fact that the Creator allows that to happen through our actions, and the fact that through our actions things can happen in the world. It's not our own power, but it's all the Creator. So through realizing that we are totally nullified to the Creator, then it says that we are able to, so to speak, cause the great shofar to be blown, even though it's really the Creator who's doing it. But when we realize that we're like nothing without the Creator, then that realization itself will reveal the essence of the soul, and that itself will actually cause the revelation that triggers the great shofar blast that will be blown in the entire world. And then, so the commentaries explain, I mean, in this discourse that says, when some people who know about those teachings are able to make themselves like nullified to the Creator, that will cause the great shofar blast to be sounded throughout the whole world. But then other people who did not know about that, they will just hear this great shofar happening. It seems to them it would seem like it's just random, like happening for no reason. Really, it's happening because these other people that know about these secrets, they actually have this self-nullification to the Creator, and that self-nullification is what actually makes the shofar blast in the first place. But other people, they'll just hear some big shofar that to them it seems random. But when it happens, it says that the great shofar blast is going to reveal the inner will of that they really have to the Creator. It's not going to like pull them out of something. It's not like some kind of separate force that's just pulling them out. When it came to the Jews leaving Egypt, it says that the Jews weren't really vessels to handle the revelation at the time. It says there was like a massive revelation of the Creator, especially during the striking of the firstborn. It says the Creator Himself was revealed. It was a massive revelation that caused the Jewish people to leave Egypt. So it's like something else, so to speak, that drew them out of Egypt. But when Mashiach comes, the shofar blast is not going to be like a foreign thing. It's going to be essentially a revelation of the Awtsmoos that's going to simply awaken the true desire that exists within the soul the entire time. It's going to bring out the core of the soul that already existed the whole time. So, and that's why everyone will come back to Hashem, and then they will literally everyone will physically go to the holy mountain in Jerusalem, and then there'll be an era of eternal peace and prosperity for the whole world forever. So yeah, basically.